After 13 unforgettable seasons and a career that redefined what it means to be a tight end in the NFL, former New Orleans Saints legend Jimmy Graham has officially called it quits. Today we look back at the journey of a player who wasn't just a game-changer on the field, but a city's hero. The basketball star turned football icon who gave everything for the game and for New Orleans. What's up, football fans? Welcome back to the channel. If you're passionate about NFL history and love hearing stories of grit, talent, and heart, then you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay updated with all the latest NFL news and deep dives. Now, let's dive into the remarkable career of Jimmy Graham, the man who took the league by storm, turned doubters into believers, and left a legacy that will be remembered for years to come. Jimmy Graham's story is one of transformation and tenacity. A former orphaned basketball player turned NFL superstar, Graham made his mark as one of the most prolific pass-catching tight ends in NFL history. After spending 13 seasons battling in the trenches, he has officially retired, leaving behind an impressive resume. From the very start, Graham wasn't just any tight end. He was a matchup nightmare. Combining his basketball skills, height, leaping ability, and raw athleticism, he quickly became one of the most feared offensive weapons in the league. Jimmy finished his career ranking in the top 10 among all tight ends in three major categories: receptions, receiving yards, and touchdowns. Specifically, he ranks 7th in receptions with 719 catches, 8th in receiving yards with 8,545 yards, and an astounding 4th in touchdown receptions with 89. But it all really began in New Orleans. When Graham first joined the Saints, the team didn't just sign a player. They took a chance on a basketball athlete with untapped football potential. And boy, did he deliver. From 2011 through 2014, Jimmy Graham dominated as a central piece of the Saints' offense. In those 4 seasons, he averaged 89 receptions, 1,099 yards, and an incredible 11.5 touchdowns per year. That stretch included a career-best 2011 season, where he hauled in 99 receptions for 1,310 yards and 11 touchdowns. These 4 seasons represent the best tight end production in Saints history. Graham holds the top 4 single seasons for receptions, receiving yards, and touchdowns by any Saints tight end. He wasn't just a star, he was a franchise icon. However, the first chapter of Graham's Saints career came to an unexpected end in 2015. After a contract dispute, the Saints traded him to the Seattle Seahawks. That marked the beginning of a new phase of his career. Jimmy spent the next 7 years playing for Seattle, Green Bay, and Chicago. Though not quite matching the explosive numbers of his Saints prime, he remained a reliable target and veteran presence. He even took a break in 2022, stepping away from the game temporarily. But true to his fighting spirit, Graham came out of semi-retirement to return to the Saints for a final season in 2023, a full-circle moment for the man who had become so much more than just a football player in New Orleans. In 2023, Jimmy appeared in 13 games. While he wasn't the focal point of the offense anymore, the Saints made sure to use him in key moments. Despite being targeted just 7 times throughout the season, he caught 6 passes, 4 of which were touchdowns. Talk about making your opportunities count. Over his 2 stints in New Orleans, Jimmy Graham caught 392 passes for 791 yards, and 55 touchdowns. That places him 6th in franchise history for receptions and 2nd in receiving touchdowns. His impact on the Saints organization and fan base goes beyond numbers. He was a 5-time Pro Bowler and earned a first-team All-Pro selection during his career. When Jimmy officially announced his retirement, his words reflected the emotional weight of stepping away from the sport he loves. Walking away from this game is emotional. Not because it's over, but because of what it gave me, Graham said. New Orleans, you didn't just take a chance on a football player. You gave an orphaned basketball player a shot when the rest of the league had doubts. Every yard I ran, every touchdown I fought for, I gave you my entire spirit. This city didn't just change my life, it became a part of who I am. Parenthesis. That statement captures the essence of Jimmy Graham, a player who overcame doubt, defied expectations, and left a lasting imprint on both the Saints and the city of New Orleans. Parenthesis. Jimmy Graham's impact extends far beyond his individual stats. He helped redefine the tight end position in the NFL. Blending size, speed, and catching ability, he blurred the lines between tight ends and wide receivers. Parenthesis. His ability to stretch the field vertically and create mismatches forced defenses to adapt. Coaches and players alike recognized Graham as one of the pioneers in this evolution. Today's tight ends owe a debt to players like Graham, who paved the way for a more dynamic, pass-catching role in offenses across the league. As Jimmy Graham steps away from the gridiron, we say goodbye to a true NFL great, a player who left it all on the field, inspired a city, and changed the game. Whether you watched him light up the Saints' offense in his prime, admired his resilience through the years, or appreciated his passion and heart, there's no denying the legacy Jimmy Graham leaves behind. So what do you think? What's your favorite Jimmy Graham memory? Did he redefine the tight end position in your eyes? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the career of one of the NFL's best tight ends, please hit that like button, subscribe for more great NFL content, and share this video with your fellow football fans. Thanks for watching, and as always, we'll see you in the next video for more football stories, highlights, and analysis.